Right. What's up, Mark? Good morning, guys. I'm gonna let a few more people get in here before I tell you guys what's going on. I usually don't trade on Fridays, but I was thinking about some things. But like I said, let's give it a few minutes. Usually we have at least 8 or 9 people in here. Right now we only have two, so I don't want to have to repeat myself a bunch. But right now we're looking at PSTV, very low float stock that gapped up. Only has a million in float, so this could very easily get moving today. And then AIHS, which is just shot up right out the gate. Very, very big move. And like I said, I usually don't trade on Fridays, so I'm being pretty gun shy, just waiting to see if we do get a pattern, because there is some good volume for a Friday. What's up, One Life? Like I said, I'm just waiting for a few more people to roll in here so I don't have to repeat myself a bunch. I want to let everybody have a chance because this is kind of a surprise stream. I told everybody I'd be back Monday, but Disney, I'm sure Disney was with their streaming service and it being kind of weird since they have like a whole cable type package that you can put together. So that's pretty crazy. We have a possible U shape here on PSTV. If they can break the VWAP and get back above $3, it's got room to run about 422, and then after that, it's got room to really go crazy. Nanny's not doing nothing there, so right now, the two watches are AIHS. I'd really like to get a pattern to form on this instead of just kind of straight up here. And PSTV. See anything else really going on? CTSSI. Come on. My Thinkorswim's acting a little laggy today too, which is really aggravating. Come on. So yeah, this didn't quite get up to the VWAP, kind of crashing out there. So if that continues to crash out, we'll basically be watching AIHS. See if we get some type of pattern on this. Make sure I'm not missing anything else. Are you gonna let me see this now? Oh, I know what's wrong. This isn't linked up to my... There we go. Nothing there. Nothing there. That's interesting. Okay. 170 area. I wouldn't think so, because Forex and stocks are totally different. Totally different. It's not much of a pattern on this, except maybe a trend line forming. There's a pretty steep trend line. Well, kind of a U shape here. It's possible if this breaks 150. Let's see, it's up to $2, but hmm, I can only get 300, maybe 350. We do have a bit of a U shape here. Oh, and it's busting right through 150. Hmm. Kind of a little too quick. One thing with day trading, Mark, is that you really want to keep things simple. When you're doing too much technical analysis and looking for too many things, it can be very aggravating. And oof, I'm tempted to go here, but if a big buyer came in, yeah, I probably should have went. Maybe we'll see. It's Friday, so I'm being careful because I can always come back Monday and be good. I just don't want to do anything stupid, but this stock is pretty hot. Let's see, what's PSTV? It seems like it might be coming back up to 3. This candle right here is really scary, though. Really want more of a pattern on this. But yeah, you don't really want to complicate things with a bunch of different indicators. I just used the 3 EMAs on the daily chart and then the VWAP on this 1 minute chart. And then I use my level 2 in time and sales. And that's about as complicated as I want to make it. So, any more complicated than that. Let's see, so we got this trend line. It's just a really steep trend line. And this stock is so high up. Let's see, PSTV coming back up to the VWAP again. I'm more interested in it because this has a lot lower float, so if this starts getting pumped, this thing could take off. But this thing can also crash a lot harder as well. See, right back down. These upper shadows are not good. Right now it's got room up to 421 at least. Big buyer at 292. Interesting. Like, here's my thoughts. I feel like AIHS needs to come down. It's way too high right now. It's unpredictable because of how high it is. This is not that high up. And this has a lot lower float, so if people start leaving IHAS and this starts getting pumped and starts moving, this thing could go crazy. Like I said, I don't want to force anything either. So yeah, we got a few people in here. I don't think we'll get too much more. I mean, we could, but it's just starting to build up the VWAP. But the reason I'm streaming today, after I said I wouldn't be back till Monday, is because really, first thing was I woke up this morning and saw that there was some good potential in the market, and I really need to get this small account going. I'm like behind and then losing. I may have to go here if this breaks. and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go on this VWAP break here. Oh man, I might got filled up too high. Oh, I did. I got filled up way too high. 310. If this breaks the VWAP, I'm getting out immediately. I'm not gonna take a big loss like I did the other day. It was stupid. But man, my thinkorswim froze for a minute. There we go. So up to 315. It's kind of all over the place here. But now that I'm in a trade, I'll talk about the things I'm gonna talk about here in a little bit. Man, I wish I wouldn't have got filled up so high though. God, it's a bad fill. See, ask up to 319. So you're gonna see this over 325. We're over the day high here. I said if some volume really starts coming in, this can really start moving, but that's what we want to see. I just don't like how high I got filled. It's making me really nervous. I'd much rather been in at that 305 area where I thought I could get in, but it moved so quick. We are above the VWAP, and as long as it holds up, you guys know the deal. But this is a perfect U shape under the VWAP here, so I didn't do anything crazy. Big buy at 315. Like this is a beautiful U shape play. So I did not stick to my strategy. I stuck to my strategy. I just got filled way higher than I should have. And we want to see if this thing can really get going. Because it's still not getting a ton of volume yet. It's got a little volume coming in. But if we can really see this start moving and break through 325. There we go. There's a break through that. Okay, let's see how far we can go with this. 330. See how far this bad boy is going to go. Back down to 323. Back up to 329. Make sure there's no support and resistance that I'm missing on this. So we're above everything. So 339 is going to be the next resistance. Then 350. If we can get up that high. Let's see, we want volume to keep coming in. Now, the smart plan would have been to get in right at 305 and sell right around that 330 area for a quick profit. I could lock in to be a very small profit. Like I said, this has a lot of potential. It has room at least up to 423 if it can really get going. So because I don't have that many shares and I'm in a little higher than I'm like, I want to give this a chance to try to go on a run. Like I'd like to at least see 350 out of this. Like I said, 339 is going to be tough. And 350 will be tough. And it's just all over the place, but this is a very low float stock. It's only 1 million shares. We saw what APDN did. So, you know, this can do the same type of deal. It can get going and really take off if a lot of people start coming into it. And shorters start getting squeezed. Like I said, I'm going to give this a chance. If things don't start moving soon, though, then it's probably not going to do much more than this. Coming all the way back down. See if that washout is the end of the washout. So I don't want to take a loss on this. I want to see this come back up, obviously. But we still haven't got that major volume yet on in this. We got some volume. We got a good bit of volume, but we didn't get that major volume. I don't like limit orders. There's a big buy at 320, so hopefully that pushes us up. Limit orders sometimes don't get filled. I'd rather be in the stock than not be in the stock. Now, sometimes I use limit orders for balance plays or selling a stock, but most of the time, I just prefer to be in and out of the stock with the market order. Although that was one of the times where it does bite you in the ass to market order in when the stock moves that quick, but you know. I'm just eyeing this level too. I just want to make sure that this isn't going to start crashing out. And it's not looking good there. To the VWAP. VWAP's right at my entry. And I may be hopping out here because I don't want to take a loss. I'm just trying to give it a chance because we've not broke the VWAP yet. Like I said, we still didn't get that major volume in like I was trying to get in here, but need this VWAP to hold. We need this to come back up here. Decent buyer at 320. See the bids keep moving up and down to 318. Just trying to give it a chance. Ooh, that's not a good. That's a lot of red. I really want this back over 320 soon. So if it keeps staying down here at this VWAP, it could crack. Starting to get a lot of selling, and I'm not going to hold this much longer if we don't start moving back up. Just trying to give it a chance. Oh, no, I'm going to get out. I'm starting to crack. Yeah, okay. So I made 4 cents. Yep, called that crack. Knew that was coming. So I made 4 cents today. If I'd have locked in back here where the smart area would have been, it'd been like $40 probably, but that's okay. I wanted to give it a chance and see if I could get a much better run on this. But that's okay. The strategy works still. So the U shape, we got the break of this VWAP and got a nice 33, 34 cent run. So that was a nice, easy profit for anybody who trades my strategy. That was very simple and easy right there. I just didn't profit because I got filled up higher than I would have liked, and then on top of that, I don't have that many shares, so I wanted to give it a chance to run instead of locking in right here. But I should have locked in there. That's okay though. It is what it is. Oh, anyway, got some of you guys in here. Like I said, I don't like using limit orders, but I was thinking about some things. One thing is, like I said, I'm down on the small account, so I really need to get this account going. Like I've been trading erratic and crazy, and it's been really stupid. There's been a lot of stupidity on my part, and I realize that. And uh, I've really got to turn it around. So the reason I traded today, so out of nowhere, is because I basically need to start taking every opportunity I have. And since this morning was showing some potential with the morning squawk, uh, and then looking at the scans and seeing some big stocks or some nice size moves already. AIHS was over 100% in pre-market. Seeing some stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I I only had 150 shares though, but I should have just sold up here. I should have just sold at this top of these green candles. Would have been the smartest thing. But like I said, I was trying to give it a chance. I mean, I didn't take a loss today. I made 4 cents, so I could have made more. True, but at the same time, I wanted to give it a little bit of a chance, see if we could get a lot bigger run on this, because that wasn't much, you know, for this low float of a stock. But it is Friday too. But anyway, this trades like the thing I'm happy about is the strategy worked once again. Every time I've used the strategy, it has worked. It's just I don't lock in profits when I should. So, and I know that. I'm very aware of that. I'm very aware of all the mistakes that I've been making. But yeah, so yeah, I'm just trying to take every opportunity to try to get this account back in the right direction. Uh, I'm trying to be very disciplined. Like I said, I think today my only non-discipline was not locking in, which a small account. Every win is important, so yeah, I should have locked in. But anyway, what I was thinking, I have some questions for you guys. I am on a small account, so I can't trade every day. But I know we are starting to build a community here, and you guys like to be in the chat where you can kind of talk with everybody while you're trading and stuff. Do you guys want me to live stream every day, even when I'm not trading, like 5 days a week? Because if you guys want me to do that, I will. Uh, and I can just look at stocks and go over them. Yeah, no, I know. Like that's what I'm saying. If this is a bigger account, I for sure would have locked in right here, 30 cents, on 1,000 shares. It's a good $300. That'd have been a nice Friday. But like I said, it's a small account, so I only got 150 shares. If for some reason this rips crazily, like APDN did, then that 150 shares, if I was to hold on, I could potentially make a lot more. It's a bit of gambling. But yeah, if you guys want me to live stream every day, even the days that I'm not trading on, I can do that. If you guys want to. So we got two of you so far who's on board with that idea. Now, if I do that, if I do live stream every day, on the days that I'm not trading this small account, that's true. You're right, One Life. I really should treat it like a big account and just lock in the profits when I got them. It's very true. It would we'd be in a whole different boat right now in the small account challenge if I was locking in. So I feel like you're right on that. I feel like you're right. I should have locked in. Yeah. I just keep trying to get. I keep trying to get bigger wins, and I'm chasing those bigger wins, and I'm not getting them. That's what I was gonna say is on the days that I can't trade on this account, I could paper trade, but yeah, I know. Today was not a revenge trade. I was just I thought there was some potential to make some money, and there was, because Fridays are always iffy. Like I'm not revenge trading per se. Like I'm fine. I'm mentally fine. If I was revenge trading or not mentally fine, I would have jumped in a AIHS probably around in this crazy area, just being crazy. But I'm sticking to my strategy. This is my strategy: U shape, break the VWAP, run up. But yeah, anyway, uh, I'm not dwelling on the losses or anything. All I'm saying is I know how bad I've been trading. It's not like the market's not been good enough to make money and the market's been fine. I've just been trading terribly. Like I've just been a bull in a china shop. Like I realize that. I'm very aware of it. But I'm not dwelling on it and I'm not revenge trading or anything. I'm just trying to get back focused and sticking to my strategy and getting those easy consistent gains. Like today would have should today easily was an easy gain. This was such an easy consistent gain. I just didn't lock in. So, but this is way less nerve wracking following this pattern than it is the crazy stuff that I've been doing. So that's another thing. So no, guys, I'm all good. But yeah, back to what I was saying about the live streaming every day. I could paper trade on those days that my funds aren't settled. Uh, my only concern is I don't want to confuse new traders. Cause like the one thing I don't want is to have people coming into the channel, new traders coming into the live streams and being like, "Oh, he's not trading real money. He's trading fake money on his live streams." And I start getting a bad rep on YouTube for that. Because I am trying to grow the channel on the community, so I don't want any, uh, I don't want a bad rep because there's a whole stigma around that. A lot of people claim that a lot of YouTubers are just paper trading and acting like it's real money and trying to lie and say it's real money. So that's my concern with that because I did have that thought of, oh, I could still paper trade, you know, and but at the same time, that's I don't know. I'll probably think about it because like I don't mind sitting here doing the stream, for an hour when I'm not if I'm not trading uh, for you guys, but I don't want to. Like I said, I don't want to paper trade and give give the wrong impression for new subscribers to my channel. That's the thing. And this potentially could get another U shape here, maybe. It's an interesting Friday. It's a good sign that this Friday has had these moves like it's had. I like that. Well, I get what you're saying, One Life, but like, yes, I need to do what makes me a better trader, but at the same time, uh, I am I am technically a YouTube personality, I guess. Like I want the channel to grow. So when I do things, I have to keep that in mind too. Like I'm a trader first. I'm not YouTubing just to YouTube. I'm trying to teach people everything I can because I've came from a very bad place to a very comfortable place in a span of 6 years, and that's not with day trading only. That's with sorry, with a combination of several different things. But uh, did this get halted? I just realized that AIHS got halted. I flipped over and I saw this and I was like, oh, that's a nice little VWAP break there. It did get halted though. It's crazy. But uh, at the same time, still though, that being said, I still need to do what I've got to do to grow the channel at the same time because, like I said, I want the channel to be another stream of income with the ads and sponsorships and stuff. Well, see, let's see. What's your question mark about AIHS? As soon as you, okay, so I'll give you a second to answer that because I'm not sure what you're asking me about it. And I could split 1,000 and trade a 500 each day. I could do that, but I started the small account with 720, and uh, I don't want to add any money to it because it's a small account challenge, and if I add any outside money to it, then that won't look really good. That'll look pretty bad on my part. Oh yeah, yeah, it did. Yeah, it got halted. And this is a U shape, but it's a little ugly because you have this smaller U shape. You really want higher lows, and this is more like the opposite because this U should be right here instead. So like this is, I mean, it is a VWAP break. It's fine. This would have been easy profit too. It's nice to see easy profits on a Friday, but it's not the same thing as like this is a better U shape because besides this one stupid candle here, you have higher lows into this VWAP, and that's what the U shape is. Oh, try not to sneeze. So what I'll do is I'll just think about it. Did any go on a move? Ooh, that's a nice U shape there too. Look at that, beautiful U shape. 118 to 130. Three different stocks this morning with beautiful U. Well, I won't say all three have beautiful U shapes, but all three with U shapes into the VWAP for little profits. Like this is great predictability. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. PSTV had the biggest one. Fridays usually are a lot more sketchy, and you're not. I mean, you're not getting any major runs, but you are getting little pops. It's nice to see. It's very nice to see my strategy working. But yeah, I'll think about the paper trading thing. I'm definitely not going to add money into the account to get it to 1,000. Once Well, I don't even want to say that. Once I get it back to 1,000 though, I still don't know if I want to split it to be able to trade every day because it's a lot easier to grow a small account. Well, I won't say easier, but I'll say it's faster to scale up. As your account size grows, you want to use every bit of it to keep scaling up to get bigger profits. So that would be the thing. But yeah, I'll think about the paper trading thing, and then we'll start going live. I won't be able to trade Monday, but we'll go live Monday. We'll start next week. And I'll think about everything over the weekend about how I want to do it. Yeah, HS still above the VWAP. What's going on? This has got to be a reverse stock split. Yeah. Very reverse stock split got a little bit of a move. Don't see everything else. Just look around. This is an $18 stock, and you see this another U shape. U shape into the VWAP, and you gotta run up. Like my strategy, the patterns that I teach, man. Like it's so easy. Like there's no reason I should be down on this small account challenge right now. Like my strategy works so well. 4 stocks today, you can easily see a U shape into the VWAP. And it's like almost every day that happens. But my pure stupidity has got me into trouble. It's got me in a bad spot on the small account challenge. Even today, could have locked in. Stuck to the strategy, just didn't lock in. But I think that's what irks me. I think that's what irks me the most about it is my strategy. Like it's so easy. It's such an easy strategy, and yet my brain wants me to do crazy stuff and ignore this strategy. Like it works. This is a beautiful U shape. Little run there. 10 12 cents you could have got. 30, 35, 40 cents here. Right here. Another 12 cents. It's crazy. But anyway, guys. So I'll start doing the live streams on the days I'm not trading. I'll just change the title to something else. It won't be live day trading small account challenge on those days. I'll just probably put it like live paper trading or something if I decide to paper trading, or maybe live analysis or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. That's what I said. Over the rest of the weekend, I'll figure out how I'm going to do it exactly. But that was the main reason I wanted to stream today, was to see what you guys thought about that. So yeah, volume's going to start leaving the market. It's probably like, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 minutes left of volume, maybe 45, but it's Friday, so things are going to slow off. If you guys got any questions or comments, I'll give you about 10 minutes here. Give you about 10 minutes to get any questions or comments. Any cussing you want to do at me? All right. I like that one life. I like that. Paper trading while funds settle live stream. That's pretty clear cut. Okay. I like that. Thank you. You took some thinking out of my job. I'm glad you helped me because that's a good name. I like that. That's pretty clear cut. So we'll run with that. And I'll be back Monday paper trading. AIHS went on another run. Oh, look at there. Yeah. This is why I didn't sell on PSTV, because sometimes you'll have the stock break the VWAP like this, and then it'll come back down, and it won't crack the VWAP. It'll go sideways, and then you'll get another move up. That's what I was looking for. This is halted again too. Yeah. But this was the type of move I was looking for on PSTV, was it to move sideways and then, rip some more. It just didn't quite get it. See, I mean, that's almost exactly the same thing if you look at that. You got the run up, the break of the VWAP, some red candles down. Yeah, I know it's paused to fall. Get out of here. And then you go sideways for a break. And you see, we ran up through the VWAP, and then it cracked. But it could have did the same thing as AIHS, and that's why I held it. Oh, you didn't get in One Life? I'm gonna write that title down before I forget. Now I'll give this till it gets out of the halt to see what it does. Break of basically break of 150 ish area. This will go up to $2. I'm about sure of it. Now this could gap up over 150, which is most likely what will happen, but I don't know. It might not get a pullback. It's a possibility, but it is Friday. I don't know. I don't want to. It's hard to say for sure, but what I would imagine happening here on a good day is if this gaps up above 155 ish out of this halt, and then volume floods back into it, and you can see it up to 175, $2. It's AIHS. AIHS. Is the ticker symbol on this guy. Say a few more minutes on this halt. Now, David Hopper, you seem to be new in my chat. I don't remember seeing you. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. But be careful. If you're thinking about getting in on AIHS out of this halt, be very, very careful. So like I said, on a good day, you could see this gap up out of this halt and keep running. But it is Friday, and most likely it'll gap up and then have a nice pullback. And like I said, there's only really about 30, 40 minutes left of volume in the market. So if you do get in and get up some profit, lock it in. Don't be me and not lock it in. Lock in profits when you have them. I live by that, and then I don't do it. Like I preach it so hard. and I don't do it. So don't be me if you do decide to jump in this play. Just be very careful. And honestly, I would probably wait and give it a minute or two out of this halt to make sure it doesn't crash down. I mean, altogether, like right now at this point, you would be chasing, and it did not. Wow, gap actually gapped down out of the halt, which is interesting. Big buyer at 155. This is going to get halted again. This is insane. Why is it? That's not even that big of a move. And there's the halt. Yep. What is going on? That that was crazy. So you get the halt right here at this 150 area. It gaps down out of the halt and then runs up to 155 and halts again. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Now, this will be the third time this stock is halted. So, I don't know. I would think there's going to be some type of pullback. People are going to want to get out of this because it does keep getting halted, but I don't know. It gapped down out of that halt, so I don't even know what to say about it. It's doing crazy stuff. And Annie's still moving up too. See, there's a nice little sideways move and then a pop up. You got a little bit of a tug of war between Annie and AIHS. If this breaks 145, it's got room to run too. Well, it'd have to break 145 and 150, but. And why AIHS is halted, this could start moving. And this is starting to move. Wow. What a Friday. I see 150 did hold up, so that's what I was saying. 150 would have to break to really get moving. But if it breaks 150, man, it's got room. And it looks like it's going to get it too, maybe. Nope, still struggling 150. The next resistance will be 185-ish area. Got a little back and forth. Little back and forth between ANY and AIHS. Well, that's crazy looking. On my level 2 on AIHS says the bid's at $10. I know that's never accurate in halts, but it's just funny sometimes how crazy it gets. Let's see. PSTV still possibly U-shaping if it keeps coming back up to the VWAP. A lot of potential today. That's why I was thinking about. That's why I decided to live stream today. Besides the questions. And the ANY is up going all the way back down, probably to the VWAP. Well, actually, it may have support at 130. I'm curious to what AIHS is going to do out of this halt. Pop down to the pivot point. You usually don't see stocks that are going up get halted and gap down. Like I've rarely seen that. Most of the time they have a gap up. But every once in a while, you will have some that will gap down. It's just crazy this stock is getting halted so much because it's not really moving that. Like, it's not went on that crazy of a run. I mean, 137 to 155. I guess in a minute that is pretty quick, but still, I mean, it's only like 20 cents. All the volume's off PSTV though. ANY still got some volume. Looks like that 130 area is going to hold up. Okay. So, so this one actually did gap up some. With a margin account, there's a short list. Usually, every broker has a short list that'll tell you the list of stocks that they have available to short. But if you're new to trading, I do not recommend using margin, and I do not recommend shorting. Like, you have to have a margin account to short, but I highly don't recommend you do that as a new trader. Because margin, you're using somebody else's money, and shorting, you can infinitely lose on. Going long, you can only lose to $0. You can only go to zero. Going short, it could infinitely keep going up, and you'd have to pay. Like, you could lose more than it's in your account. You can lose more than it's in your account on margin going long, but with shorting, you can infinitely lose, technically. Like, if you're a new trader, I really don't recommend you go get a margin account and start shorting. I really don't recommend that. So yeah, this gapped up, came right back down. That's what I was saying. We needed to pull back. It's going back up, probably. I don't know which way this stock is going to go, honestly, because it's kind of weird. And you're getting some upper shadows. But if this pops up here, back above 160, it could be moving. Yeah, and there goes the pop above 160. Civic, well, no, upper shadow again. It almost popped above 160. It's got to get a nice strong pop above 160, but this could be done. This might crash. If this breaks 150 right here, then it's probably going to have a nice pullback, and it looks like it's going to. And if this continues to crash, it might get halted on the way down. No, 150 held up though. It didn't quite crack. So this may move now. Because 150 held up as support. This may move. Big buyer at 157. I don't know. These upper shadows would make me nervous. This is. I don't know. It's like almost a bull flag, but it's like really ugly. And these upper shadows suck. These are terrible. Seems to be wanting to test support more than resistance. I don't know. This could go either way right here. You are stuck with TD? Are you in America, Mark? Because if you're in America, it's commission free to trade with TD. If you're trading stocks. But if you're not in America, then I want to see what he says here. Because it is officially commission free in the U.S. That's why I actually made a 4-cent profit. Like if there was commissions, this would have been a loss. And PSTV is slowly creeping back up. Canada. Yeah. Got a couple people from Canada who's usually in the chat. So A and Y, you actually have a nice little trend line going on. Nice trend line there. I'm not sure what you said to them, but when there was commissions, I called them and told them that I was going to be primarily day trading, so I was going to be making a lot more trades, and that if they couldn't offer me better commissions, then I was going to move my money to Charles Schwab or E-Trade because they were offering low. Like I told them, it was like they were offering me $4.95, and they said, "Well, don't move your money. What commissions would you like to pay?" And I told them $3.95, and they did that for me. So that was before it was commission free. So that's what if you're trying to get lower commissions with TOS, because TOS is awesome. Like Thinkorswim is a great platform when they're not having issues, which they rarely have issues, but every once in a while you'll have a day where Thinkorswim's kind of going in and out. But you could try that. You could try to tell them that you're day trading or you'll be trading multiple times in a week. And if you can't get lower commissions, you're going to move your money. They will most likely give you lower commissions because they don't want you to move your money. But I have heard good things about Interactive Broker. So you could look into that as well. I don't know about Tastyworks. I've seen some information on Tastyworks. A lot of people say it's good. I haven't really seen anything bad, which weirds me out because normally there's some type of bad, but you might could look into Tastyworks. I don't know if they're in Canada or not, but that's another one you could possibly look into. So AIHS is actually consolidating right now. But the problem is, it is building higher lows. But you got this kind of long flag going on here. Kind of a big ugly bull flag. So if anybody's looking to trade this, you would want to wait for it to break above 160 out of this flag thingy. Well, it looks like this stock is getting squeezed. But I would be careful because I got caught on a fake out bull flag Wednesday. Took the biggest loss on this small account that I've had yet. So if you do want to get in and to break at this bull flag, just be ready to sell if it starts cracking back down. Because if it's a successful bull flag, it should break above this line and then pretty much move straight up 10 or 15 cents. Big buyer at 160. So let's see if this bull flag holds up and this pops up or not. It's struggling still. 160 gets taken out, it may crack. Honestly, this flag should have already popped when it came right there. I'll buy it at 158 area. Like, if this is going to run, this should run soon. Because you're now out of the bull flag. Big buy at 160. It's getting taken out, though. And he got taken out. Big buy at 158. This could be shorts coming in right here. Question is, will they get squeezed out or not? Because this is starting round a bit. Ugh. I'll be honest with you, I would not want to be in this area right here. Like, the best entry on this stock is right here. Right here at the break of this the U shape into the VWAP. I'm just trying to give it a few more minutes. We'll end the stream here shortly. I just want to see if anybody else has any more questions, comments. And I want to see what this is going to do out of this ugly pattern thing it's formed here. This ugly U-shaped VWAP thing. In at 155, out at 161. Way to nail it. Nice little profit, One Life. Good job. One Life has been killing it all week. One Life is a renegade. He is a stock renegade. Yeah, have a good one, One Life. We'll be back Monday. Monday for another live stream. So yeah, guys, we actually have more people in here than we had earlier. So I'm going to go over this again. I'm going to start live streaming every day of the week. Even on the days that my funds are settling. And I'm just going to paper trade on those days. Because a lot of you guys have said that you like having this chat here. And so I've only been live streaming on the days I trade. But I know some of you guys trade every single day, so that's why I'm going to just live stream every day. And if my funds aren't settled, I'll just paper trade or just look at stocks and tell you guys my thoughts. So that's the plan. I already traded today. PSTV. I got in to break it this U shape. I got filled up a little bit higher than I liked. I got filled at like 310 on this big candle. And then I held all the way through this and then sold at the break of the VWAP. 4-cent profit. Hey, you still locked in. You still locked in something. It's better than nothing. Profit is profit, my friend. So you've had a pretty good week this week, One Life. So this little 5 cent win that you got, I wouldn't be too worried about it. You're doing fine. You're doing better than I'm doing right now. So you'll get them Monday. You'll be back Monday. The market is finally starting to heat up and stay hot instead of being crazy and choppy. So Monday next week should be a really good day. So yeah, this thing cracked, this ugly thing. Not surprising. So this is probably done. I don't know. It may. Oh yeah, it just got halted on the way down. So yeah, that's gonna hurt this. It's gonna hurt this a lot. I think everything's gonna be done. It's almost that time. Fridays you only have really about really about an hour after market open to trade, and then volume starts dying off from there, and nothing else goes on. So yeah, give you guys about 2 or 3 minutes. Any questions, comments, concerns? If you want to cuss at me, you want to make fun of my hair, whatever you want to do, go ahead and get it out of your system. And I'm gonna call it a day. All right, Mark. See you Monday. Have a great weekend. One Life. Have a great weekend. Everybody else in here. Uh, David Hopper. Have a great weekend. Everybody, I don't know who you are. If you've not spoke up and you're being quiet, have a great weekend. I'm gonna give you guys just a couple more minutes in case there's any more questions, comments, or concerns. You can see everything's cracking out. ANY is cracking out. This is a perfect example of Fridays. Like I said, you have about an hour to trade, and then the volume starts leaving, and look what starts happening. Sell off. Sell off. Sell off. Everything starts cracking. That's just ugly, so that doesn't matter. But yeah, the three stocks that I was watching with volume have all started selling off. So sell off on that, whatever that ugly stock is. Alright, guys, looks like we don't have any questions or anything, so I will see you guys Monday. I will be paper trading on Monday uh, because my funds will have to settle today and Monday, so I won't be able to start the small account challenge back till Tuesday. But I will live stream Monday. So you guys have a great weekend, and I will catch you Monday.